All right, welcome. We've been doing a bunch of testing on the Google Pixel 8 Pro. This is the video from the front selfie camera. I am recording on the Pixel 8 Pro. Now, I am recording audio from my, these are not Pixel Buds, these are Galaxy Buds 2. I would have used my Galaxy Buds 2 Pro, but those are charging at the moment. So these are the next best buds, and we're testing them out. I'm going to also do another video here with just the mic audio on the phone, and in the next video I'm going to have it just the phone mic pulling audio. But these are buds included in the audio. I wanted to, as part of my testing, try to do all sorts of tests that incorporate real world uses and experiences. So, okay, now we are recording on the phone microphone without Bluetooth mics enabled, and you will get a sample of both using the front selfie camera, I guess, for like vlogging or sending videos to friends and family, relatives, uploading on social media. That's one of the most important features, is the front camera, is in regards to, regardless of, even if you don't do social media stuff, just sending quick videos to friends and family. The 10.2 megapixel camera on the front, it's kind of shocking when you first realize it's only 10 megapixels. I know Samsung, they used to have like a 16 megapixel. I think even one of them was a 32. I think the S20 or I think the S20 was like a 32 megapixel, 32 megapixel front-facing camera, and then they went down to 16, and then I think they're down to 12 megapixel now, and then on the Galaxies, and then Pixel bumped it down. I think they were up to, I don't know, but I know it wasn't as low as 10 megapixels. So damn, they built a ginormous Amazon distribution center right here. Wow, huge. A lot of construction going on here in South Texas, I'll tell you what. There is no, on the selfie camera, now I do have the video stabilization. It's very shaky in the car. For some reason, when I'm recording with my Galaxy, it seems to be pretty steady. This one jumping all over the place. However, I do have the video stabilization on, so that'll probably, when you're viewing this, will probably should look normal, but it is jumping all over the place while I'm recording. So if you see it just record as normal, if it looks like I'm just talking as normal without jumping around, then the phone's doing its job. But pretty good device so far. I don't really have any issues with it. This also gives you an example of what it looks like low lighting. Not much light out today. The sun is not visible. It's about 10 a.m. in the morning, morning time, as you can tell out the window, it's pretty cloudy out here. It's raining, so I hope we get good weather for the eclipse. It's supposed to be sunny tomorrow, so minus the eclipse. But we will see how it goes. I'm going to be doing, today on the Pixel, I'm going to do some comparisons between the Pixel and the S23 Ultra. I've seen a lot online. Look, the only other device I can compare it to, and technically the S23 Ultra is not even in the same class as the Pixel 8 Pro. Technically, the S23 Plus should be compared to the Pixel 8 Pro because they're the same size, same dimensions, relatively same specs. But not many people buy the Plus version. Majority of Samsung Galaxy users purchase either the S23 Ultra series, the Ultra series, or they purchase the just regular small one. not many people purchase the middle-size plus one, although the specs, they do have a 6.7-inch screen that they share in common. They both have similar specs, and right now the Pixel does have 12 gigs of RAM, while the S23 Plus base model only has 8 gigs of RAM. But a lot of people want to compare it to the bad boy, which is the S23 Ultra, and I understand that most people are going to have that over the Plus, so that's the comparison we have at hand. That's the big boy on the block. So when you compare best Android devices, the S23 Ultra is definitely sitting on top of that list. So we will compare our S23 Ultra with the Pixel 8 Pro, and we will see where things go, how they stack up, video quality, camera sample quality, pictures, front selfie cameras, all sorts of stuff. So now you have a sample on the front, but now we're shooting in 1080p. What is it? 30 frames per second. You have to put it on. I normally like 60 frames per second. However, the 10 HDR 10-bit color only works in 30 frames per second, and not in 30 frames per second. Oh no, excuse me. The HDR 10-bit, I was trying to park. The HDR 10-bit color only works in 30 frames per second, not 60 frames per second. So that's why I'm shooting this video in 1080p at 30 frames per second. So, sorry, I literally just woke up and got out the house. So, kind of, my eyes are still, got some, okay, I'm going to go. Peace.